Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, the 15th. So last night, my friend Lemons, Link is over here, brought me a can of Moxie Cola. Now if you watch his video, he explains it a little better than I can. But Moxie is basically a soda that you can only buy in Maine or New England area. And I didn't know this. He is a collector of cans, so he bought a case of Moxie. That's actually the only way you can get it. So he bought this case of Moxie, brought it in to me, by the way. Moxie, yeah. Brought it in to me at work last night. And he said the one stipulation of him giving me this awesome can of soda was that I had to do a review of it, much like he did. But I couldn't wait, so I opened it up and I drank it then, so you won't see my facial reaction. But yeah, my opinion of it doesn't really differ a lot from his. Basically, it tastes like a chloroseptic spray mixed with root beer, mixed with grass and ass. That's pretty much it. Your initial reaction, as soon as it hits the back of your throat, there's this kind of tingly sensation. Goes a little numb. Not much different from a chloroseptic spray. But I drank the whole can, and as I'm drinking it, I found myself oddly compelled to continue drinking it, even though it really tasted bad. And what I found, and apparently he never finished the can, it was too bad for him. But I finished it, and by the end of it, it wasn't so bad. Now that may be because my mouth was numb, and I couldn't really taste anything. But it definitely wasn't as bad as that initial impression. Looking online, it seems like some people love Moxie. And I guess if you drink it all the time, you sort of love it. It's an acquired taste. Would I recommend it? No. Unless you have some sort of sick perversion where you like to, drink piss or piss-tasting products. But by the time you get to the end of the can, it's not too bad. Now, the one thing I will say is, right after I finished the can of Moxie and I stood around talking for a little bit, I went outside for a cigarette. And it made my mouth feel really weird. Not the cigarette. Well, I guess the combination of the cigarette and the Moxie, because when I started smoking the cigarette, my mouth got all tingly, and this horrible, horrible taste in my mouth. Almost like a metal, alkali taste. It was really bad. So Moxie might be a very cheap alternative, especially if you live in New England, to a Nicorette. This will help you quit smoking. It was horrible. And then I made the mistake of taking someone's Altoid, which just introduced like a third strange flavor into my mouth. So I had this weird tingly sensation. I had the taste of like metal and butt, and but it was minty fresh after the Altoid. But yeah, Moxie Cola. If you get any, you know, post a review on his page, his video rather. Or you can comment below. Have you ever had Moxie? Do you enjoy Moxie? God. Incredibly generic can, too. I mean, anybody see? Okay, you have Moxie at 3 times, and then you have the list of ingredients. If you haven't seen his video or too lazy to watch, it includes carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, and or sugar, natural and artificial flavors, caramel color, sodium benzoate, a preservative, gentian root extractives, that's the one he found funny, I've never heard of it myself either, phosphoric acid, caffeine, and citric acid. When you drink it, it looks exactly like root beer. Same kind of color, you know. Produced under the authority of Cornucopia Beverages Incorporated, Bedford, New Hampshire. It has in cursive Ball, B-A-L-L, printed very small right here. Yeah, you can't see it. Cornucopia Beverages, no fat, 150 calories, 37 grams carbohydrate, sugar, 35 milligrams of sodium. This went on way longer than it needed to, but Moxie, get it.